A Merry May Storytime. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with a branch the fairies gave me? Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Once upon a Maytime, there was born a baby, a bonny baby, as full of light and life as the merry month of May. And that became her name, May. And she grew and bloomed into a beautiful child, as full of laughter and loveliness as the merry month of May. And May loved to sing and to dance and to play outdoors, whatever the weather, through all the seasons. And the place she loved to play best was by her tree, a hawthorn tree, which some do call the May. A hawthorn tree that she loved through all the seasons, whatever the weather. She loved the hawthorn red berries in autumn. She loved the hawthorn bare dreaming through winter. She loved the hawthorn green with fresh leaves of springtime. But perhaps most of all, she loved the hawthorn white, bedecked with bright blossoms, flowers of Maylight. May loved her hawthorn tree through all the seasons. Hawthorn green, tender in springtime, leaves so sweet, leaves so sweet, leaves so sweet. Hawthorn white, flower of Maylight, tree of love, tree of love, tree of love. Hawthorn red, generous berries, tree of heart, tree of heart, tree of heart. Hawthorn bear, sleeping in winter, fairies dream, fairies dream, fairies dream, fairies dream. Hawthorn red, fairies dream, hawthorn bear, fairies dream, hawthorn green, fairies dream, hawthorn white, fairies dream, hawthorn white, fairies dream, hawthorn white, fairies dream, hawthorn white, fairies dream. May loved the hawthorn tree through all the seasons, but especially the hawthorn white. For hawthorn tree speaks to our hearts, and the hawthorn white shouts out in delight. Summer is a-coming in, and winter's gone away. And one May day, the tree called May to it with sweet flowers and rustling sweet leaves, and the sight and the scent of it, the taste and the touch of it. May knew she must sing and dance and celebrate with the tree. And so, as she often did, she went to speak with it. She gently laid her hand upon the gnarly old bark of the trunk and asked, "Hawthorn tree, May I have a branch of merry May blossom to sing and dance and celebrate with? And as she often did, she listened for the tree's answer. She listened for the soft, secret, subtle soul speech of trees. She knew it well. She heard it often. But this time, the reply came in a different voice. A tiny, tinkling voice. A crystal clear voice that rang out and sang out. Yes. Yes, May. You may. The tinkling tiny voice of a fairy. Yes, May, you may, for I am Blossom, guardian of the Mayflowers. And I and my fairy friends, we know how you visit this tree through all the seasons, whatever the weather. How you listen to it, speak to it, respect it and care for it. And I and my fairy friends know that you are a child of loveliness and laughter and light, and we delight in your dancing and singing. And May, we would be honoured for you to take a branch of Merry May. And she handed over a wand of white blossom, so beautiful that May held it high and sang a song of Merry May. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with the branch the fairies gave me? Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. And Blossom clapped her hands and laughed a tinkling laugh and asked, May, do you know that today is a special day? For it is the day that us fairies mark the spinning of the great wheel of the year, the cycling of the seasons. And like the seasons in a circle, we gather together in a fairy ring to dance and sing and to welcome in the fairies of summer, who shall now take their turn in the dance of the year. And we sing a song very much like your one. Would you like to hear a fairy song? Dance and sing, dancing in a merry ring. Dance and sing, dancing in a fairy ring. Like the seasons of the year, round we circle like a sphere. I'll be summer, you'll be spring, dancing in a fairy ring. Dance and sing, dancing in a fairy ring. Dance and sing, dancing in a fairy ring. Spring and summer glide away, autumn comes with tresses grey, winter hand in hand with spring, dancing in a fairy ring. Dance away, dancing in the merry May. Dance and sing, dancing in a fairy ring. Fast around and round we go, with our roses cheeks aglow, free as birds upon the wing, dancing in a fairy ring. Dance and sing, dancing in a fairy ring. notes of fairy song fizzled into the air. Blossom said, "Our celebrations are today, and May, my fairy friends and I would be honoured if you would join us. What would you say?" Well, May said, "Yes, please." And Blossom smiled. "I'm so pleased, but first we must find and wake the ones we will welcome to the dance. Sleeping summer fairies, the fairy keepers of summer colour. And I think your sweet singing and delightful dancing would be a wonderful way to wake them." So Blossom and May set off in search of slumbering summer fairies. Amongst the flowers, Blossom found one that was not open but still tightly wrapped in bud. And she whispered, "These flowers will soon fall like confetti, but their centres will swell and ripen till they're round and ripe and red in autumn. Here sleeps the fairy keeper of summer's red. Would you like to wake them?" So May held her branch high and sang a song of Merry May. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with the branch the fairies gave me? Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. And from within the petal bed, a sleeping someone stirred. The fairy keeper of summer's reds, who stretched and yawned and smiling said, "How wonderful it is to welcome in the May. Welcome in the colours of summer, the reds of summer, for soon there will be poppies dancing in the cornfield and bright coats on the ladybirds and wings on the butterflies. Soon there'll be the red of summer fruits, raspberries and red currants and strawberries. There'll be reds in the summer when it comes. There'll be reds in the summer when it comes. There'll be reds in the summer when it comes. There'll be reds in the summer, reds in the summer, reds in the summer when it comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. There'll be reds in the summer. All thanks to you, May, for waking me in such a lovely way. So, please, as gift of my thanks, please have some of summer's reds." And May gratefully tied the ribbon around her branch, a ribbon of summer reds, poppies and butterflies, and ladybirds and strawberries. Thank you, Fairy of Reds. Blossom and May went on searching for slumbering summer fairies. They went amongst the open green leaves, where they found one still rolled over. And Blossom whispered, "Here sleeps the fairy keeper of summer's green. Would you like to wake them?" May held high her branch to sing a merry song of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with a dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. And from within the little leaf bed, a sleeping someone stirred. Fairy keeper of summers, greens, who stretched and yawned and smiling said, how wonderful it is to wake to the May. Welcome in all summer's colours and all the greens. The green grass to lie on, the green leaves of the trees to rest under, the cool green of a cucumber, the green grasshoppers hopping through the grass, and green frogs plopping in green pools and ponds. There'll be greens in the summer when it comes. There'll be greens in the summer when it comes. There'll be greens in the summer when it comes. There'll be greens in the summer, greens in the summer, greens in the summer when it comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, aye, aye, yippee, aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. There'll be greens in the summer when it comes, thanks to you, May, for welcoming me and waking me in such a lovely way. So, as a gift of my thanks, please have some of summer's greens. Gratefully, May tied the ribbon around her branch. Ribbon of green, the green of grass and leaves, and frogs and grasshoppers and cucumbers. Thank you, Fairy of Green. May and Blossom went on searching for more slumbering summer fairies. They went down, down this time, down to the roots, where Blossom whispered, here at the roots is where the tree drinks up thirstily the blue water that falls as rain and pools as puddles and runs as rivers. Here is where we find the sleeping fairy keeper of summer's colour blue. Would you like to wake her? And so May held high her branch and sang a song of Merry May. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with a branch the fairies gave me? Dance away, holding high the branch of May. Dance away, holding high the branch of May. And from that roots bed, someone sleeping stirred. The fairy keeper of summer's blues, who stretched and yawned and smiling said, how wonderful to welcome in the May, to welcome in the colours of summer, the blues, the blue flowers in the fields, visited by little blue butterflies. The blue of water to splosh and play in, blue streams and rivers and lakes and paddling pools and swimming pools and maybe even the blue sea, all to enjoy under bright, brilliant blue sky. There'll be blues in the summer when it comes. There'll be blues in the summer when it comes. There'll be blues in the summer when it comes. There'll be blues in the summer, blues in the summer, blues in the summer when it comes. Singing aye, aye, singing aye, hippie, hippie, aye, singing aye, 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 hippie, aye, aye, hippie, hippie, aye. There'll be blues in the summer, thanks to you, May, for waking me in such a lovely way. So, as a gift of my thanks, please have some of summer's blues. And gratefully May tied the ribbon around her branch. A ribbon of summer's blues. Blue flowers and butterflies, blue water to play in, all under blue skies. Summer's blues. Thank you, Fairy of Blues. And May and Blossom went on, searching for more slumbering, summery fairies. Now they went high, high, up to the very topmost branches, the crown of the tree, where the leaves just bathed in the light and silent mystery spun it into life. And Blossom whispered, up there, on a bed bathed in golden yellow sunlight, sleeps the fairy keeper of summer's colour, yellow. Would you like to wake them? And May held high her merry branch and sang a song of Merry May. Here's a branch of Merry May, a branch the fairies gave me. Who will help me sing today with the branch the fairies gave me? Dance away, holding high the branch of May. 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 And from their lofty bed of yellow light, someone stirred. The fairy keeper of summer's colour, yellow. And she stretched and yawned and smiling said, how wonderful to welcome in the May, to welcome in the colours of summer, the yellows. There'll be buttercups in the meadows and marsh marigolds round the pond and dandelions in everyone's garden. The yellows of buzzy bees visiting all those flowers and the yellow butterflies shining all under the golden, glorious yellow sun. Maybe we'll even see some golden yellow sand at the seaside. There'll be yellows in the summer when it comes. There'll be yellows in the summer when it comes. There'll be yellows in the summer when it comes. There'll be yellows in the summer. Yellows in the summer. Yellows in the summer when it comes. Singing aye, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. There'll be yellows in the summer. Thanks to you, May, for waking me in such a lovely way. So please, as a gift of my thanks, please take some of summer's yellow. May gratefully tied the ribbon to her branch of Merry May. A ribbon of yellow, the yellows of bees and butterflies visiting the flowers, the yellow of the golden sands, the yellow of the golden, glorious sunshine of summer. Thank you, Fairy of Yellow. And now all of the fairy keepers of summer colours had awoken, were ready to welcome to the great dance of the wheel of the year spinning round. Cycling like the seasons, the fairies gathered in a circle, a fairy ring. And at the centre of their circle, right at the centre, was May's merry branch of May, shining with all the colours of summer for the fairies to hold on to and dance and twirl and laugh and sing. Sing a merry song, a silly song to welcome in the Mayo. Now summer is coming in and winter's gone away out. Hal-an-Tow, Jolly-rum-a-low, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May, oh. For summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. Hal-an-Tow, Jolly-rum-a-low, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May. For summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. Hal-an-Tow, Jolly-rum-a-low, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May. For summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. Hal-an-Tow, Jolly-rum-a-low, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May. For summer is a-coming in and winter's gone away, oh. The summer is a-coming and winter's gone away. Hal-an-Tow, Jolly-rum-a-low, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summer, to welcome in the May. The summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. For summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. For summer is a-coming and winter's gone away, oh. And so the fairies did sing and dance and celebrate in the merry month of May, and May never forgot the magic of that day. Now she has grown to be an old woman with a twinkle in her eye, as full of light and laughter and loveliness as the merry month of May. And to this day, she remembers and marks the Maytime, speaking with her tree, asking for a branch of May, and dancing with all the colours of the summer, welcoming in the summer, as we have done today. So thank you for joining us to celebrate with singing, dancing, playing, watching, listening, smiling, celebrating that summer is a-coming in and winter's gone away, oh. Celebrating the merry month of Mayo.